I work with lots of people, and I see how they struggle every day to meet their desires. And I myself, I have my own share of struggles too. And when I interact with human beings, with fellow human beings, and I I have a different feeling and a different way of looking at things, at looking at how life works and how these people interact and how they strive to resolve their problems, the problems they have. And every time I spend energy trying to reflect on this idea of how we handle the process of resolving our problems, it intrigues me how we went so wrong, how we let ourselves get derailed so far away that we resist moving away from the path that we have chosen to take that hurts us, and we resist and we deny consciously. We consciously deny to take off that path and consciously believe wholeheartedly, believe with every single ounce of our body that that path will likely provide us solace, pillow to lay our heads. It's a sad event in the history of mankind that we missed the point. We missed to understand our problem. We missed to understand our problem before trying to look for a solution. It's a sad event for mankind. And that only a handful of humans come on earth all the time and use this information, and then the rest of the billions of lives, they come and perish. Come, toil, suffer, perish. Come back, toil, suffer, perish. Come back, toil, suffer, perish. Over and over. You included. You listening to me right now. I can't imagine how many times You have come here, have the same experience over and over, and you are still coming, and you are still believing that the path you are taking is the right one. And you believe that that path will one day bring freedom to you, and that freedom is near. It's a sad event in the history of mankind to make such a deception a pillow to lay his head. We look at those who understand the problem of man as the rejected of the society, as the ones who don't know anything. We regard the carriers of energy, of power, of authority, of wisdom. Our ignorance, our ego, our pride, our blindfoldness permits us to disregard them, to treat them with disdain, to despise what they say, despise their advice, and keep busy on our path. Busy on the path we've chosen. You know, that's too bad. It's too bad for mankind. That we will have masters who live in our midst to save us, to provide us food, to provide us wisdom, knowledge, understanding of our problem. And we refuse to learn how to resolve our problem. We get stubborn. It's me. I'm not gonna do it. Who are you to control me, to tell me what to do? No. He thinks he's smart, she thinks he's smart. I did all of that. And I was stupid. Stubborn. I want to prove a point. I want to prove that I'm tough. I'm smarter than you. Intelligent than you. Who are you to tell me what to do? Who do you think you are? You know? You can't do that and have and learn the lessons you need to learn in this life. This is not a place to come and learn how to be a bully, or how to learn to be tough physically. This is not a place to learn how to be tough physically, trust me. Because you'll get hurt so badly. Tough physically is the worst adventure. To be tough physically is the worst adventure. It's the most stupid. Endeavor a man should ever engage in. Being tough physically. When you see all the shootings going on around the world. All the bombs, all the guns, all the drones, all the chemical weapons, all the craziness that is created in the laboratories, the biological weapons. Religious institutions built based on financial motive to gain physical power. The creation of weapons to gain physical power. Laboratory researches to gain physical power. Medical researches, experimentation to gain physical power. You know, play life, play games with people's lives to gain physical power, to have control over them. The question we fail to ask is, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? If I have a lifespan of 200 years on earth and I deprive others of their lives, I frustrate people's lives, I dismantle institutions, I cause pain in lives to establish authority. And after 200 years, I've had all of that and I'm gone. What have you profited? Let's say you successfully live for those 200 years and really have all those desires, control amount of people you want to control, have the houses, have everything you ever dreamed of. And after the 200 years, you are extinct like a candle. What have you achieved? Maybe you say you left a name behind. What do you achieve with that name? What does that name do for you when you are gone? Unfortunately, everything which is material has to be destroyed. Everything you have created will be forgotten when you are gone. How many people think of Einstein every day? There are 7 billion people on earth. How many people think of Einstein? How many of those 7 billion people think of Einstein every day? They may be using all the things he has created, all his knowledge, but they don't think of him. Even when I talk of Einstein, I don't know the image. Who cares about Einstein? Who really cares? Who really cares what? Yeah, he was smarter than other human beings, but he wasn't the smartest being. Who really cares? Let's talk about Newton, Isaac Newton. Who thinks about Isaac Newton? He created all of this. Who thinks about him? How many people think about Isaac Newton every day? Where is it? His achievements, what has it done to him where he is right now? his physical achievements. When you pile precious rubbles the truth is they will come crumbling. There is no way precious rubbles will not crumble. When you pile them, they will crumble because they are rubbles. Why worry about rubbles? In you, there is everything you want. In you, there is something much more important. Much more sinister than anything you know. I can't wait for that day that you will be as simple as I am, but be as powerful as I am. I can't wait for that day. Because that's the desire of any enlightened person. To see the well-being of a fellow soul. Not to torment them. Not to put them through fire when they have moved from divine nature and slipped a little bit and find themselves in a place very tough and need support. Instead of supporting, we enslave them to get more physical power. That's not my job. It's not my job here on earth to push humans further towards the path of darkness. I did that in other lifetimes. This one, I didn't come to do that. I came to be an obstacle to the barriers of your life. I want you to listen to me today. I came to be an obstacle to the barriers of your life. I've done this for a long, long time. I have many enemies out there. Many of them. The things I go through, the hurt I go through is not of my making. The pain I go through is not of my making. I don't cause problems in people's lives. I stand on the way of the problems people pose on others. In my family, that's what I do. You walk in my family, most of them will tell you, that person, that person, yeah. But they won't tell you what I did. Go ask them. I hate him. But I say, what did he do? No, him, no. I love all of you. I love my brothers. I love my sisters. I love my family. But they drive me crazy. That's what I came here to do. They can't tell you what I did, but they will tell you they don't like what I do. Because I'm just an obstacle. I don't let evil thrive around me. It's that simple. If anyone can challenge me, say, no, Milo, you are lying, the person should come, produce a video and put it. I don't mess around with the devil. He knows me, I know him. We know each other. I may sleep because it's a fight. In a fight, you sleep, you wake up. Jesus Christ slept. He wake up, slept, wake up, slept, wake up before he arrived. There is no, get this, and let me tell you something, and all the spiritual leaders out there that are being intimidated. You don't get the point because you are part of them. You let part of them consume your life. And that's why they will intimidate you. I see them trying to play games with some of you. And it's because you let them do it. You let them pin an accusation on you. You absorb it. And it takes you down. That's the way the devil works. One thing I love about Christianity is they teach you something about demons. Other religions, they don't really focus on it. They don't understand how demons and the devil works. When you are a true Christian, born again Christian, you are taught how to deal with demons, how to provoke them in people, how to attack them, how to chase them, how to terrorize them, how to wake them up, how to not let them have peace wherever they are. When I learned that secret, I don't play with devil. He hurts me, he puts me in the streets, he takes away everything. I don't care. He can't defeat me. He knows he can. We fight all the time. I'm a barrier. The reason why I got a divorce is because I saved somebody's life. I saved somebody's family. I freed somebody's family. The person wrote to me. I don't know if the person even know. If the person can even remember, the person just wrote to me and asked for prayers. I entered in my garage. I have the video somewhere. I don't know. It's in some of my archives. I'm sharing this for the first time, and maybe the person doesn't even know me anymore. I don't even know the person. But the person's family was going through hell. And the person learned from someone that I was an intercessor. And the person sent me an email talking about her family. And I took upon myself to pray. The very day I started praying and going to warfare prayers in my garage, in my home, hell broke loose in my house. After taking a week to deal with that issue, I realized my marriage was going down. The person's family got saved. Entire family. You are here for a purpose. You have a purpose. What worries me is how you don't know how precious you are. That is my problem. And that the path you are taking is the wrong one. You need to turn away. Run away from all these things. Run as far as you can. When I say run away, I'm not saying you abandon your house, you abandon your cars, you abandon your bank account. That's not what I mean. I mean, search. Leave those things alone and go search your life. Search your life. Search your life as, I'm not saying as Eve, because everything hangs on it. You have wealth. If you are rich, listen to me. With your money, with your pride, rich man, rich woman. If you're intelligent, listen to me. You that say that you're intelligent. You are the president of what country? Listen to me. You listen to me. Put aside that your presidency for a while. Put aside that your wealth for a while. Put aside that your intelligence for a while. Just for a minute. Think about yourself. You, trust me, you have never thought about yourself. I can guarantee you have not done it. You may think you have, you haven't. You haven't thought about yourself. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. You have not thought about yourself. Because if you thought about yourself, all the human beings, all the animals, all the birds, all the plants, all the trees, your husband, your wife, your children, your brother, your sister, your nephew, your uncle, your cousins, your niece, those that surround you. Everything you see around you will make a lot of sense. A lot of it. If you have ever thought about yourself, you will not be doing what you are doing right now. You will not be who you are right now. You will not be happy with who you are right now that I'm talking. And you will feel yourself right here. If you thought about yourself, you will feel it here. And it will be constant. If you thought about yourself, you will be happy. You will be happy. You haven't thought about yourself. And that's your problem. I love you.